On August 23, 2021, Hurricane Ida began as a tropical storm in the Caribbean. By August 27, it had developed into a Category 4 hurricane, and on August 29, the 16th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, Ida made landfall in Louisiana. It would go on to accelerate through the northeastern United States, breaking multiple rainfall records. The flooding in New York City prompted the shutdown of much of the transportation system. Ida was the second most damaging and intense hurricane to make landfall in Louisiana. Throughout its path of destruction in Louisiana, more than 1 million people in total had no electrical power. Widespread heavy infrastructure damage occurred throughout the southeastern portion of the state, as well as extremely heavy flooding in coastal areas. New Orleans levees survived, though power line damage was extensive throughout the whole city. The city of Hammond, Louisiana was hit hard by Hurricane Ida, as it was a Category 2 storm when it blew through. A few months later, the Fuller Center, the disaster relief arm of Habitat for Humanity, set up operations to help the residents of the area as they rebuilt their homes and their lives. On January 2nd, 2022, students and leaders from Cornerstone Campus Ministry traveled to Hammond to help in the rebuilding effort. During our time there, we worked on 8 different homes, completing a wide variety of tasks, enabling those families to be one step closer to moving home.
Hi, my name is Luke Morello. I'm the president of Cornerstone for this year, and I went down to Louisiana for our service trip this winter. We were putting up house wrap on a house, and so me and my friend Carter were up on ladders the whole day, just hammering into the house and cutting it up so that it was the right length and width and it fit where it needed to go. So that was a lot for me because I'm afraid of heights, actually, and I was up on the ladder all day, but it was great. I overcame my fear. So I was with a group that was removing nails from studs from a house that had been completely flooded, and we were doing that so a contractor could come in later and just put up sheetrock. And then the next day, I was putting in insulation with a different group, and we spent the whole day just putting in insulation on the outer walls of these houses, making sure we didn't get any on ourselves because it was really itchy. And then on the last day, I was actually with the group that was helping to improve where we were living for that week. And so what we did was we got fresh bags of gravel and we patched a bunch of huge potholes in the gravel driveway at the church we had been staying at because we knew it would be helping all of the groups that came after us too. What this trip means to me is every year, of course, I get to go and have fun with my friends in a different place in the country. But more importantly, it's really a chance for us to do true service out in communities that we don't normally interact with. This is really an experience to go out to where people need us in a time of crisis, and we're able to help them and contribute to their communities as well. And that to me is just a really important thing for us to do as Christians.
Hi, I'm Isabella Okoso. I'm a freshman and accounting major here at University of Albany. I'm part of Cornerstone, and I'm the members who went to Louisiana to do the service trip, and it was really amazing. I got to meet a lot of people, and especially new people from Cornerstone I didn't know. I got to make new friends, and the trip was really inspiring. The family we worked for, we had to do painting for them. Their house was affected by the flood, so we had to go in and do painting. And also during the process of painting, we got to know a little bit of the family. The man of the house was an elder in their local church, and getting to know them was really inspiring for me and my crew that worked in the house. And they had a story about they went back to college and got their degree together and stuff like that. It was really inspiring. And one thing I was really glad I went for this trip as well. It boosts my energy and my enthusiasm to help people when it comes to helping build in our community. And I feel this trip was really helpful, and I would love to go to another one, and I'm excited for the next trip.
Hi everyone, my name is Ian and I am a recent graduate of UAlbany. So I went on the missions trip to Louisiana because I wanted to help people and kind of explore a little bit. I hadn't really been out since COVID, and I really wanted to help people, especially the communities that were most in need, like those in Louisiana after Hurricane Ida. We spent a week in Louisiana, and we were split up into groups. And my group did a bunch of different projects. We put up housing wrap on houses. We installed windows and doors on one house. We also did some demolition work, such as ripping out the floor on a house that had been damaged by a flood. And we also demolished the back porch of a house that a tree had fallen on. So I really did enjoy my time in Louisiana and exploring New Orleans. And what I really took away from Louisiana was that natural disasters really can take a toll on the people that have to go through them. Like in Louisiana, there were houses that were completely swept away by the floodwaters, houses that had roofs caving in and that were completely destroyed by winds and trees and the hurricane. So I was just happy to be there and happy to help, and I hope that in the future I can go on another missions trip. Thank you.